straight from my heart. Class dismissed.
We're streaming, so keep it up.
Science is over. Class dismissed.
Good stuff.
Science, straight to my heart.
You know why they didn't have Johnny B do the theme song? Because he's never written a song in his life and he sucks.
Let's clap this shit in.
Okay.
What's up, guys? It's On Fire Tonight with Josh and Tressa. We are here today to talk about Misfits of Science, Season 1, Episode 12. It's called Once Upon a Night. You've had 40 years to watch this episode, and now we're going to spoil it.
You idiots.
But that's also us.
Yeah, we are.
We're a couple of idiots.
A bunch of dum-dums.
We're dum-dums for watching this episode.
And
it was so fucking bad. I had to like pause it and roll it back to be like, did I miss something? Guess what? I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? You got it all and it still was dumb as hell?
This is not good. And it sucks so bad because this show has really found itself in many ways. And now it's lost itself again.
It just shit all over itself.
Like, it starts off with like sort of 3/4 of an idea that mostly works. And then they keep going in that same direction for a while and it's not really working, but it's kind of fun, whatever. And then they have a couple of episodes where it really all gels. And I was hoping... Oh, no. You thought I meant this episode.
Yeah, I thought you were talking solely about this. Keep going.
No, this episode, like, if we didn't have Max Wright and Courtney Cox, where would we ever even be?
We would be watching something completely different.
Hayes and Lincoln, every episode, they just get, like, tied up somewhere and Elle has to get small for some reason. And it's cute. You know, like he gets small and then he photocopies himself. And that's adorable.
But he got trapped in that. How did he get trapped in that? Nobody
just decided to go on an adventure.
Why did she need to grapple out of her own house?
I don't know. I don't understand this episode.
Why did she need to wear gloves in her own house? Why? I want to slap everyone involved with this. Not in a bad way, just like a wake up way.
So, what was the deal with the guy at the very beginning watching workout videos?
That's her dad.
And who cares?
He likes to keep fit. I don't know.
Why do we have a scene with him? Like,
because we get to see him exercising, and that is funny because he's an old man.
Right. And then it's like he just likes the videos because he's kind of pervy.
Yeah. He was like, what'd she say? She was like,
I don't know.
Oh, she says on the TV, she says, doesn't that feel good? And he's like, that's my favorite part. So fun. Who doesn't love an old pervy dude?
Okay. Did they ever name the kingdom that these people are royalty from? It's just a very small country.
Yes.
And
it's like, okay, she's not from France. She's from a very small country. That's it. That's all we get. Not a very small country named, not... Okay, she's not from France. She's from this other place called nothing. She's from made up place is where she's
from Yugoslavia.
Yes. Anglo. Go
All right. So we have a number of things happening. Ugh, what the fuck? All right. Guys, this was not the Misfits of Science greatest episode. If you guys watched it, ay.
But it's Max's birthday. I mean, it's Dick's birthday.
Yeah, Dick Stetmeyer. We get to say Dick sometimes.
So many times. And he's already had 4 flaming banshees, which sounds like a drink. I don't know if it is.
So they're at the club, and Johnny B-Man, JB.
Yeah.
He's
got a
gonna
show.
play an amazing set.
Is he?
Stetmeyer is the only one who seems to be drunk, and he's fucking wasted. And he's talking about his ex-wife. She said he couldn't even lay the linoleum correctly.
Well, to be fair, it's because she sprained her ankle because he did that wrong.
Yeah, that's
Dick.
not what that joke is about. Max Wright gives us failure, and when the bigger you fail, the bigger you win. That's what I have to say. That's the lesson for a great character. The more you lose, the more you win.
Man, okay. This scene with just Max in this scene.
Uh-huh.
Fantastic. Love him.
Everything
Love him
else about
more.
the scene, so stupid.
So dumb.
Not
as
fun,
fuck.
stupid.
No.
Just like, oh my God, you're wasting all of our time. Get back to Max Wright.
Yeah, thank you. He's like, I'm so touched that you're doing this for me on my birthday. And Elle's like, well, we had to be here anyway. We're meeting someone. That never pans out. We're here because Johnny B has a show. What?
Aren't they meeting the princess who they don't know is a princess?
They don't know who that is.
What is it? What is going on?
No, I have no idea. Gloria's underage and she's in a bar because she knows the bouncer from jail, which doesn't make sense. Did she go to a co-ed jail? Wait, did I say bar? She knows the bouncer from jail, which doesn't make any sense because did she go to a co-ed jail? I don't, what's happening here?
Is great because Statmeyer's freaking out, like, what are you doing in here? You're underage. And she's like, it's fine. I know the door guy.
Which doesn't make it fine.
And then he starts losing his mind even more, like he could go to jail. And Gloria's like, that's where we met.
I love them both.
Don't dig too deep. It's just about the two of them having scenes together.
Yeah, you're right. But okay, I mean, we'll come back to this.
He's freaking out and she's a cool customer.
That's right. It's a little bit of this and the opposite of that. But I want to jump ahead just for a second and then go back. But the next and only other scene with Dick Stetmeyer is
he's drunk in his bed.
I loved it so much. It went on for so fucking long and I loved every second of it. He's stumbling with the phone. He's confused. He's trying to say something, but he doesn't care. I love him.
Yeah, it's not like there's an exchange going on in this conversation.
No.
Like, as always occurs, some goons have tied up Billy and Elle.
Yeah.
And they're now calling their boss.
How do they have his number?
Well, they insist that they have credentials identifying them as Humanidyne employees, but these goons don't believe that, and they're going to trust the word of someone over the phone. Yeah.
Yes, but how do they have his home phone number is my question. Was it listed in their credentials?
Presumably the dudes know his number.
Wow.
You don't think so?
No, they don't like him. They wouldn't care.
They like him well enough. The guy in the there's a guy that washes out bottles that they don't respect, who actually made contact with real life aliens, but no one respects him.
Yeah, he's a test tube washer. So back to the bar. So before this, Gloria helped Lady steal a bracelet. Okay, to the bar. I just want to call him Max. Dick is drunk. Other guys are like, you're dumb. And then they're like, Johnny B's got a show in just a minute. Oh, look, Glow's here. Oh, look, Glow's got a friend. Ooh, Johnny B wants to make out with Glow's friend because she is sexy. And then Johnny's like, I gotta go do this show. And then Glow's friend is like, I'll be right back. And then she sneaks backstage and she's like, I want to give you some hot sax. Where'd she get that saxophone, Josh?
It
She
was just.
steal somebody's job, or did she just happen to have that with her?
Are you saying that she's putting Americans out of work?
Yes, I am. The fuck? She doesn't even need a job. She's a princess and she's stealing somebody's saxy job.
Right. It would be another 6 years before America would have a champion come onto the scene in the form of a president who could play the saxophone.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about that guy from that movie, Lost Boys. The president too.
It would be 1 year.
Boy, could she blow.
A shiny Tim Capello would take the stage.
In all of his shirtless, permed hair glory.
Fire in the foreground. Jamie Gertz clapping and dancing. Clap dancing.
Yes. She's got her skirt and her chains of scarves, and she looks like she's. So they're vampires. So anyway.
Get it? We're vampires.
New guys come to the bar because they followed Glow and her buddy. These guys, why were they there to follow her in the first place? Why did they follow her?
Okay, so if I understand correctly,
Mm-hmm.
the royal family has American security guards on top of the work that Mr. Casati does. Is he a security guy? What exactly is his deal?
I don't know who the fuck that guy is.
They did a very bad job of explaining who that character is. He's
just a guy that the other people know, as far as I could tell.
He has something to do with the royal family.
Mm-hmm.
He works for them. All right. So we're going to cut through some of the confusion in this episode and just sort of lay it out and explain it. Okay. Right.
Okay, fine.
Jay, as she's known, but she's really a princess, and Gloria had to steal this bracelet. Gloria doesn't know why. Or no, she does know why, but she's not going to tell us yet. Yeah, Yawn City is right. So Jay and Gloria steal this bracelet because Jay's fiance, she has a fiance, has been kidnapped, and they want this bracelet
as ransom.
That's the ransom. But then when she runs away and escapes and finally goes to a carousel to trade the bracelet for her fiance's life, it's Mr. Casati, who has worked for her family all along. Okay. And he's watched her grow up.
Ugh!
Exactly. But here's the thing. Yeah. She's the same age as Gloria, and she and Johnny B have a side romance this whole episode.
I didn't even think about that.
Yes.
Because she does not look the same age. She looks a little bit older. So I just assumed she was older. So I was like, oh, that's fine. But no, it's gross still.
I mean, maybe she is supposed to be older or younger. They don't exactly say that they're the same age.
Yeah, but it's still Johnny
they were young pen pals.
Yeah.
So she's writing to Gloria in prison, I guess. When she was in juvenile co-ed prison.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh God damn it. This episode.
All right, so Johnny B decides that he has this like amazing connection with her, and they take off on a motorcycle, and like all she wants is like burgers and America, and like they go to a diner, and some cops pull guns on them with like no warning, and Johnny B blasts them with lightning bolts, and they take off.
Listen, they were in a diner. Of course they're going to pull guns.
It's fucking bananas. There's like nothing makes sense in this episode.
No, I don't understand why those Secret Service or whoever the fuck they were held Billy and Elle captive, handcuffed, tied up, gagged in this room. That seems
Right,
like it's
with
illegal.
a copy machine.
What is that doing there? Oh, it's for the gag. I get it. But what? That doesn't seem like they should be doing that. Why are they why are they gagged? Cops aren't going to gag you.
They're not cops, they're private security. And like they even say like, oh, those guys got away, call the LAPD to put an APB out. So like they work hand in hand with law enforcement to do their job, but they're not actual cops themselves. Anyway, back earlier, whatever.
Yeah.
We got like Buddy Holly playing Rave On. There's no way that they have the rights to that song. And then Johnny B does Devil with a Blue Dress On, and it's terrible. This was like a very stupid and boring episode.
Yep.
And it's barely saved when, like, you know, finally Billy Hayes's character has evolved to a point where he's not doing like dumb and corny bullshit, and he's actually like a good character, but he just doesn't have anything to do.
Yeah. Now he's just boring. I don't know that he's evolved. I think that maybe they just play him, or they just write him differently every single episode.
Maybe that's right. Or maybe, I mean, I want to give credit to the actor for like sort of finding a like the sweet spot, because it's clear. It's clear to me that at the beginning of this show, they were like, you are exactly like Bill Murray's character from Ghostbusters. Just do that. And telling someone just be Bill Murray is something that no one else in the world can do.
Yeah.
So of course he's going to fail at that. And then of course it's never going to work. So he's got to like figure out a way to be his own character, like something else. And then he finally gets there, but his character just doesn't have much to do. And his partner in crime, Elle, is really just a sight gag. His whole shtick is to be a very tall guy who gets really small and is adorable.
Which sucks.
Pretty much.
A sight gag. He's such a wholesome character, too.
I mean, he's basically there to say, like, Billy, I don't like this.
He's the angel on his shoulder.
Right. I'm going along, but I'm not happy about it.
This is a bad idea.
Anyway, Johnny B plays a terrible concert. He rides a motorcycle with a princess that he never knows is a princess. She trades her red leather jacket with Gloria for a denim jacket so that Gloria can have a red leather jacket going forward for the rest of the show, I guess. Gloria occasionally holds her hair back doing telekinesis. That's how we know she's doing telekinesis. That, and it goes like negative.
Can we talk about how she gets out of her confines or whatever? Because she's been kidnapped and
7 years bad luck.
Thank you.
Terrible idea.
She has to, I mean, we all know it has been established that she needs to look at the thing she's doing her telekinesis on. So she goes and she looks in the mirror and breaks it. But then she turns around and has the the shard of mirror cut her free from her wrist restraints, which first off, nuh-uh. Second off, she wasn't looking at it. how did that happen? That's a new one. Like your powers are just dependent on how you want them to work, not how they actually work. And I call bullshit glow.
Yeah, we need a better explanation of her telekinesis. Like at first it seems like she's like super powerful, and then
Uh,
it seems like she is super powerful but with like a few caveats.
uh-huh.
And then it's just like, what can she do and what can't she do?
It's it's all nonsense. You know what? This show about misfits of science that have crazy powers, I'm starting to call bullshit on. Doesn't seem real.
I'm saddened that they don't have like evil arch nemesis,
Yeah, like an
right?
established one for every single for the series that's
I mean,
just
there
in the
should just be other
background.
people with powers in this world.
Oh, yes.
Like, it doesn't have to be like a great power, but
Nah.
like, if these people have powers, then there are other people elsewhere out there that also have powers
Or know how to get them.
or know how to get them. So that could be a thing.
That should be a thing.
Anyway, it turns out that the princess's fiance was never kidnapped. He's just been on top of a mountain this whole time.
Can we talk about how much I hate Johnny B? So he's like hitting on this kid this whole time, and like they're going out to they go to a diner for no reason because they don't want to order any food, they just want to talk. And then she pulls out a cigarette and he like takes it away and he's like, I don't like women who smoke. And I'm like, bitch, you smoke that cigarette harder now, fucking in his face. And then later she's like, I'm sorry, man, I'm engaged. Sorry, bro. And he's like, oh, that sucks. Your fiance got kidnapped? Well, fuck you. And he leaves. Bro, she just told you that someone she cared about is kidnapped. Kidnapped. That's a huge deal. And you're just going to tell her to fuck off.
Well, listen, he didn't just tell her to fuck off. He also gave Hayes a pull tab to give her as a ring.
No, oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes, because it was another fuck off. Because she gave him that. And he's like, oh, that's so sweet. And then he's like, hey, give that bitch this back. I don't want this shit. Johnny B's an asshole.
All right, so I really don't understand. I don't understand his deal.
he's,
I don't get him.
he's
I
a
think that
predator.
he seems to really like confused and turbulent women.
Yeah, they're easier to manipulate.
But he doesn't seem to manipulate them at all. He just seems to be like along for their crazy ride. And then like he's not in control of her, and he wasn't in control of
Right.
that like
And
Morlock woman.
he stomped off in a fit because he could not control her. He like was like, oh, well, fuck you then.
Oh, that's interesting.
Same with the other girl. He couldn't control her, so he pouted and marched off.
Maybe you're right.
He's a narcissist. He's a
Shit.
predator. He fucking sucks. He
That's interesting. I didn't see narcissist or predator. I just saw a guy who likes crazy chicks,
uh
but
yeah.
maybe those are the same. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it goes hand in hand, especially because then if something goes wrong, he can be like, that bitch was crazy.
Hmm.
And then
Hmm.
he gets back from burgers for breakfast and
And she's
she's
trying to steal his motorcycle.
he's like, you're trying to steal my bike? What the fuck? And he throws this bag of burgers on the ground. And let me tell you, I know something about bags of burgers being thrown. And that was nothing but a bag of napkins. Fuck you, Johnny B. He just went to the store and got a bag of napkins.
He probably ate the cheeseburgers.
He's a liar. There were no ice cream sandwiches in there. Next to burgers, they would melt.
So a stuntman hangs off of a helicopter, and it's supposed to be Johnny B. And he throws Mr. Casati, the mysterious government employee,
Uh-huh.
into the water.
Yeah.
And then he
Potentially
climbs into
killing
the
him.
helicopter. Good thing. Lucky for him, because water is the most dangerous thing in the world to Johnny B.
Yes.
Anyway, he gets inside and just says, now, now. As like he's
Uh-huh.
apparently in charge of the helicopter.
Yeah, why the fuck does that guy give a shit what Johnny B says? Who are you and why are you in my helicopter right now?
Yeah. So then at the end, Johnny B has a scene with some other girl.
Go on. I don't remember what you're talking about.
I don't even know.
Wait,
It
where are
doesn't
you?
even matter. It's such a coda.
Mm,
Science, straight from my heart. Science is over.
class dismissed. Oh, it's the waitress from the bar.
No, it's not the
Yeah.
waitress from the bar. The waitress from the bar is like middle-aged and this woman
No,
is younger.
that's the waitress from the diner. At the beginning of the episode, the waitress at the bar was like, "Can I get you guys anything else?" And Max is like, "Flaming Banshee."
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, 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 okay.
And they still haven't had breakfast. What fucking time is it?
I
How
know,
many
right?
things have happened since it's not even fucking noon?
Guys, breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
That's the first thing they should have done.
It's a foundation.
Thank you.
You got to front load those calories. That's the fuel you're going to run on.
You know what that last scene seemed like with that waitress and Johnny B? It seemed like this one was like, you know what? I feel bad. I can see you're going through something. I, as an older and wiser woman, am going to show you that women with experience at the ripe old age of 22 can
Gross.
actually benefit you. Because you are sick and only want teenagers.
He's like, maybe if I shoot lightning bolts at you.
My fridge full of lightning bolts.
Except I don't think that was the Morlock girl supposed to be young? She's
Morlock?
old enough to be put in
Oh,
charge
Morlock.
of like the Morlock house.
She seemed young. Like, I don't know. Like,
But
I don't
she's
think.
also supposed to be a Madonna type.
Yeah,
I
like,
I think she's supposed to be mid-20s.
yeah. Well, I don't know about mid, but like, definitely early to mid 20s. Not a teenager, but still, like, Johnny seems like he's 85. Okay, Johnny seems like he's what, in his 30s at least. Fine.
He's old enough to have put out multiple records and then
Of
also
covers.
gone into seclusion.
Yes. In an airstream in the middle of the desert. That doesn't just happen overnight. That's
I
like
mean,
a
maybe
retirement
he
plan.
was a young phenom. Maybe he had a sort of Justin Bieber like career.
Yeah, he's the Justin Bieber of covers. Yeah,
He's the
that's
Justin
what happened.
Bieber of 50s covers.
Bullshit.
To be fair to him,
Nope.
and I don't want to be very fair to him, but to be fair to him, I think that this musical performance is actually way better than the last musical performance he did. So he is showing real growth. Like, yeah, I think that like he like as an actor, I think he worked hard to like try to come off as a real rock star, and like it wasn't working at first, but he's getting better at it.
His hair is slightly different, so
it's more 50s-ish. Because it was always more 80s-ish.
Yeah.
This episode, they gave him more of like a pompadour jelly roll.
Yeah, they totally did. It's
like it never occurred to like the hair and makeup people like, oh, wait a minute, this 50s obsessed guy should have like a 50s look.
Yeah. The makeup hair lady was like, oh, I just saw Grease. I get it now.
No one in Greece has a jelly roll. This is like straight out of like Leave It to Beaver's like final season.
The one where they get all evil and start killing people. That
Uh-huh.
was crazy.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Leave It to Beaver. You know, everyone's favorite.
Leave it to evil. Evil Beaver.
Oh yeah.
Um all right, so very first episode, Gloria has a crush on Johnny B.
Oh.
And he's like, no, it's cool. And she's like, oh my God, but I'm going to be 18 soon and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, no, like, it's not even a factor. So why is he like, Gloria, introduce me to your friend. She's my type.
Yeah, ew.
Like,
No,
not
I
even
saw her. She's my type. No,
like, not
that's not
even
what
an
that
age
means.
thing. Like, not even an age thing. I'm just saying, like, he seemed like he was a, like that, like, he had a range of priorities and hitting on girls or having girls hit on him or whatever, like,
Mhm.
wasn't high on the list. So why is he like, you know, set me up, set me up, set me up?
To move the story along.
I guess so. I guess so. That is the honest answer and the worst answer.
Yep. But boy, oh boy, was Glow not having it. All of her jealousy came back from episode 1. She's like,
Wait,
no,
is she jealous?
you know what? As I said that, I was like, maybe she did that because she's a princess. I don't know.
I don't know.
I
Well,
don't
you know, the
Guess
princess
what?
is just restless. Even Mr. Casati could see that.
Obviously. Who
If
gives a
Mr.
shit?
Casati had such a fucking crush on Princess J,
Uh-huh. Why not just kidnap her?
well, he never kidnapped anyone.
I know.
Like he had a terrible plan.
The
Every
worst.
aspect of his plan was stupid.
Dumb as hell.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
going to tell the girl
pretend.
that I like her. I'm going to
Yeah.
pretend to threaten someone that I'm not even really threatening. And I'm going to get her to commit crimes against her own family and country
This will be fine.
while abroad. So it's actually even worse.
Yeah. It's easier in America to commit that kind of fraud.
Yeah, because everyone's too distracted watching Jane Fonda workout videos.
Obviously. She says, doesn't that feel good? Of course.
And that's my favorite part.
Josh, do you know what time it is? Because I gotta go. Do you know what time it is?
Oh my God, look at the clock. We are out of time.
Holy cow, I can't believe it. What a ride we had in that limo that we stole.
Science, straight from my heart. Science is over.
Class